people with a disability in South Africa, it can be hard to find work. Many decide to become self-employed or set up their own business, typically in the more traditional craft areas. But younger people with a disability often want a higher level of skilled opportunities involving technology and design. The British Council's Innovation for African Universities programme aims to help them reach that goal by funding a partnership between academics across South Africa and the UK, which aims to strengthen the capacity of universities to share their knowledge and work together with other higher education institutions, enterprise and innovation organisations, now and in the future. The project is working with 2 small wheelchair manufacturers in South Africa, both set up by people with a disability. It's part of a broader aim to help the region's wheelchair makers make better equipment locally and more cost effectively than imported wheelchairs. Jacques van der Meer began by making wheelchairs for sport, but then turned his attention to people living in rural communities.
Without the right devices or equipment, most people will be stuck at home for the biggest part of the day, and they will actually never get out of the house. So we knew that there was something that we had to do to get them more mobile. They can have access to shops and to get out of their houses and to just be part of the family and just to have fun in life.
Gerard McIntyre found a passion for wheelchair rugby after a diving accident left him unable to walk. He now builds rugby wheelchairs and says, particularly for young people, the sport makes a big difference.
The impact of the sport actually encourages them to follow other avenues and start studying or get employed. So it's a real waterfall effect and it gets transferred into other areas of their lives.
Excellence and shared knowledge of product design, commercialisation and entrepreneurship are all playing a part in designing wheelchairs fit for purpose, including those with multiple use.
The 3-in-1 wheelchair is a wheelchair that can be used indoors, outdoors, rough terrains and for long distances, including a use in public transport. So it has a high social impact because instead of a person having one wheelchair for outdoor and then another wheelchair for indoor, this wheelchair could be used for all those situations.
The project also involves business students at the Central University of Technology, learning about how to take products to the market.
They are learning from the manufacturing side. We involve the business department as well, so the students are learning from that side as well. So in a whole, it makes the students understand the whole value chain in a production. With whatever you are innovating, the end user is involved. The students have seen us doing this, following this pattern for long. Therefore, it made them also learn how to become good entrepreneurs, good innovators in future, and they can start their own business from the scratch to the finish.
Meanwhile, product design experts from Aston University in the UK are looking at how technology can help people with disabilities set up and run their own businesses.
I'm always really interested in applying research to real problems, so looking at how we can actually, not just from an academic point of view, but how we can practically solve problems on the field that are real life issues. And so projects like this just get me really excited because we're actually hopefully seeing a wheelchair come to life, the business supported, the future generations of designers, entrepreneurs coming together to solve problems. So that's what really interests me, is practical applied research that has a real impact on the world.
Online resources and shared learning between the universities and the businesses will be part of the long-term impact of the project. So too will be being able to produce wheelchairs locally using regional talent and resources, all of which could have a wider and positive impact on people with disabilities across sub-Saharan Africa, and demonstrate how, by strengthening the bond between the higher education system and entrepreneurs, real change can take place. For more information, go to the British Council website or follow us on Twitter.